Hey, God bless. So this one is on the absolute hardest thing of being homeless. Having no kitchen, not being able to lay down properly, not being able to shower in warm weather. No, but all of those are problematic by far. The most difficult thing about being a citizen who happens to be homeless in America is your absolute hatred and intolerance towards us. The incessant pairing words such as crisis and problem and fighting to end homelessness. And all the blind, just the hatred, because it leads to nasty actions and nasty laws. Laws that make it illegal for us to sleep. Laws that make it illegal for us to be any place because we're, quote, loitering. Laws that make it illegal to wash up. Laws that make it illegal to park during certain times of the day or park for a certain amount of time. Because there are areas where like some areas are like, it's 1 hour you're allowed in this town if you have a vehicle bigger than this. Having laws stating how big my vehicle can be in one of the cities in my nation. The acts of littering and then blaming it on the homeless. The acts of going in to public bathrooms and porta potties and decimating them with piss and shit and phlegm balls on the seat and then saying that it's a homeless. You know, that doesn't happen when it's just days where there's only homeless. Because we don't have the luxury to, quote, go home. This is the bathroom we use day after day. Being denied bathrooms, oh, they're broken. Oh, it's not for you. You didn't spend enough. You're not a real customer. That is the hardest by a mile. The excessive intolerance and hatred from my fellow citizens. This has been the hardest thing to have to deal with. And I have gone without washing my hair for 6 weeks. I have gone without showering for 6 months. I have gone years just showering in non-heated water in public with creepy guys gawking at me. Sitting down, smoking on, the cigar like it's a freaking show. All the nasty, prolonged stares when you're sitting around. Or when you're minding your own business, but they don't like it because they know you're in there. Oh my gosh, look at the car. Look, the windows are blocked. Oh my gosh, I think there's someone in there. Oh my gosh, I think there's a homeless person in there. Yo, moron. The car isn't soundproof. We hear every word you say. So by far, the intolerance, blind hatred, which leads to nasty comments, nasty actions, and nasty laws. And it's really irritating because you can't in your disconnect with the fact that we're still human. It's hard to do anything. Even you go on, what is it, that Paul Joseph Watson, a foreigner, and he's griping about the homeless in America. Not in England, but in America, time and again. And then people just jump on that and it's like, oh yeah, they shoot up everything. You know what? It's Hollywood mentality and this liberal education mentality of there's no boundaries, drugs are good and fine, alcohol is good and fine. And then you have people who are non-functional, like severely non-functional. You have broken homes where there is no sense of home. There is no value being in a house because you've never actually had a home. Where you have governments, like in the Bay, who are handing out needles. And then you're griping because there's needles. They're pushing drugs through the CIA, through the media. Then the government's assisting it even further with handing out needles, and then you bitch because there's needles. You refuse to supply enough bathrooms, and then you complain because people are human. And you take it, I've just been shocked. I was on another site, a YouTube site, but it's a site also where people can type in, and I was shocked that even on that site, on this topic that wasn't dealing with homelessness at all, this woman could bring in homelessness, and well, life could be worse. I could be in LA with all those nasty homeless people who are shitting up the towns. And I've had it where it's like, oh, you wouldn't have any problem using a bathroom. I can't tell you how many times I've been denied a bathroom. Or if I am allowed a bathroom, they're there in 2 seconds pounding on the wall or sending someone in to create a line to try to pressure you out. I mean, if you're not in and out within half a second, certain places are having a hissy fit on you. And I have been straight out denied so many damn times. Even at gas stations. I mean, you can put $50 in your tank and they're still like, nope. Yeah. The absolute hatred is by far the hardest thing.